Okay, cool. So, how would you I know this is kind of cutting in. We're going to do another webinar on this, but you know, Jose asked, you know, how would you offer this as a free service for a potential client? It's sort of the way that he worded it. I mean,
yeah. Well, you're talking about like doing a network audit, basically.
Yeah, basically.
I'm guessing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, so and really, I mean, it is. I mean, I think we could do a webinar just on you know how to step through that, go into more detail on the different types of reports that you could run to give to the client. But in a nutshell, what I would probably do here, guys, is I would take this run all third-party scripts, and I would go and I would assign that to my audit template. Just go in here and say run now. Okay? And assign it to your audit template. And that way, when you go out and do a network audit, this is where it's going to be, well, it's not quite where it's going to begin. You've got to get the agent on there. But once you have the agent on the system, I mean, this is where it's going to start. You're going to basically throw that out there, and it's going to go and collect all that information. And then you're going to, you know, not only are you going to collect it here, you're going to collect patch management, patch information, you know, inventory information. You know, again, I think we could probably spend 20, 30 minutes of a webinar talking about, you know, step by step what to go through to do a network audit, and then also go over creating the reports that I think are needed. You know, kind of cover some of the reports, inventory reports, machine summary reports, you know, uptime history report. I don't know how important that'll be, but different reports that you could run to give to them. But the basics of this is to take that. You know, you've got this PDF here. So you can go through and you could give the customer the PDF and just sit there with a highlighter, if nothing else, and say, hey, you know, you got an old version of Java here. And again, for all the reasons that we talked about at the beginning, I know I didn't like, I value you guys' time. I didn't want to like sit there and read all those slides to you, you know, but you get the idea, and you could certainly generate your own research. We need to protect these third-party applications because of the vulnerabilities. This is probably equally as important to keeping your Microsoft up to date, maybe even more so, because the bad guys have figured out this is the way to get in now.
Yeah, it's like, who cares if you keep the patch, you know, if you use Kaseya for patch management, if they just get infected through Java. Or
right,
through
yeah, and they're going to a website and or pull a PDF and it has an embedded Java, and boom, they're infected, or a website's infected, or, you know, from Flash. This is you know, this is where it's happening, and so to ignore this, again, I think you might as well just not even bother patching the machines at all, because I think it's needed. So you saw the studies. I mean, so I'm not making this stuff up.